Hey, what's going on, everybody? You're watching DualShockers TV on DualShockers.com. We're here at PAX East 2012 in the SIG booth checking out Aliens Colonial Marine with Matt Powers. Matt, thank you very much. Always a pleasure. Got a chance to check out this game. I got to tell you, we saw a little video that really opens everybody's eyes, I think. Just to start off, this takes place right 14 days after Aliens.
Well, let's say 17 weeks after Aliens.
Oh, sorry.
So if you remember in Aliens, they're on the planet, and they say, when can we expect a rescue? And they go, 17 days. Of course, 17 days won't last 17 hours. You are that rescue ship going back to LV-426 17 weeks later, and the first thing you discover is Sulaco. What's it doing there? Weyland-Yutani, up to their old tricks. You go back down to the planet, chaos ensues, action and fun.
And now there's this is actually Canon fodder in there. There's a lot of things, a lot of little Easter eggs that kind of tie things. There's one part where you see Bishop's legs, kind of in the Harrier deck. There's one part we saw they zoomed in. You see the tags for all the different Marines on their lockers. So is there a lot of expectations of more of that?
Well, you know, we're all fans, and the Gearbox guys, we study those films, and every little bit we can put in there to reference those films, both down on the planet and on the Sulaco we did, and just to stay true to the film and to give respect to all the fans out there who love Aliens.
It was great. It brought a smile to our face when we're kind of taking a look at it.
I'd love to hear it.
I mean, it looks incredible. Ridley Scott actually signed off, gave some storyboards for you guys to check out, from what I hear.
Well, yeah, I mean, the team talked to Ridley Scott. I mean, he did Alien. The team talked to him about his original vision for what an alien was like. One of the great contributors is Sid Mead, conceptual artist, Tron, Blade Runner, and Aliens. And we talked to him and we said, we go back to Sulaco and Hadley's Hope, and he did a lot of concept work that wasn't in the film. We got access to that. So when you're going through the ship or on the planet, you are actually using original Sid Mead designs to make sure we stay authentic.
That sounds fantastic. I mean, somebody was joking around. They said the goal of this game is to make Aliens 3 a better movie.
Well, sure. I think they're all great movies in their own way.
And everyone has a good personality.
Yeah. And I'm just happy that we get to do the sequel to Aliens. Go back to where it all started. Where's the derelict? What happened down there on that planet? And you'll find out.
Awesome. I mean, aside from great narrative, great story, there's a lot of great gameplay in here as well.
It's so many greats. Yes. At least we're trying hard, yeah. So we got a single-player campaign mode, and then co-op, up to 4-player co-op. You can jump in, jump out anytime. And then, of course, we have our competitive multiplayer, which is we're working really hard on. You play Xenos versus Marines and many different game modes.
And now, one thing that I like, there's split-screen co-op as well. So you guys are making it as accessible as possible.
Well, there's a long list of things we want to put in here. You get one chance of doing a game as great as Aliens, and we want to make sure we get all the features in there. At the same time, you want to make sure every one of them is really well done. So hopefully it's just the right package.
And now the PAX East crowd has gotten a special treat. This is the first time anybody's gotten to play this game.
That's correct. The first time we've shown this demo to the public, first time the public's touched it. I'll tell you, we work on this all the time, and we think we're on the right track, but it's a little nerve-wracking when those first people see it. But seeing all the smiles and everyone waiting in line, we really appreciate it, and it gives us more energy to go back and keep working.
This project is looking very, very tight. I know there's unfortunately no release date just yet, but it sounds like you may push for this year.
Well, our current release date is targeting this fall. But again, most important thing for us is to make sure we do the right game.
I'd rather that. It's not coinciding with the movie release, so that's always a good thing.
Completely unrelated to the Prometheus, though I'm really looking forward to seeing it.
That would be awesome. Matt, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Guys, Aliens Colonial Marine looks fantastic, so we'll have more to come, no doubt about it. We're out.